After getting kind of lucky with our EV Heroes, as promised, we're going right into the English version. This is Evolving Skies, part of the series of Chasing the Moon! Part 2. Now, this one is a pretty significant deal. This hurts my soul just watching myself kind of open this because, like, watching it back, you could see the prices here.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, man. This is a $1,300 plus box, $1,300 USD plus box, and I decided to open it. Why? I'm a crazy person. I don't know, man. I enjoy Pokemon cards that much, but I'm also a degenerate gambler. I know a lot of you can relate. Don't do it, but kind of giving you a breakdown as to why this is so popular. Obviously, the evolutions are what really kind of set this set apart from a lot of other ones. You can see the prices here. Umbreon VMAX, the Moonbreon, obviously setting the tone for how expensive it can be, but the other evolutions are pretty neat. But what's really cool about the English version specifically is the fact that there are other big chase cards in this set. Now, mind you, there's other alt forms too. There's other alt art forms, I should say. It's not just the evolutions. It's not just the Rayquazas or the Dragonite. There's also a ton of other ones that can be found. But with that in mind as well, it's still very, very hard to pull any of these alt arts because of how much or how big this card set truly is. So we're going to be going through just a couple of these, and by a couple I mean the whole damn thing. This is going to be a 36 pack opening, so get yourselves ready and buckle up. Our first hit coming right off the bat, the Leafeon VMAX. You know, not too bad, right, if you're collecting just evolutions in general, but we'll actually see whether or not this kind of pays off. This is going to be a little bit of a time skip to kind of get into the rest of the boxes. Now, again, we talked about the pull rates for Evolving Skies. It is rather difficult to get some really, really big hits, and I'm really kind of hopeful. Not the best idea to be this hopeful, but I'm also a big collector of these cards. If you guys have been enjoying the content, obviously, be sure to hit me on all the socials, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the rest of the series because we're going through a lot of boxes for this series of Chasing the Moon. I have a bunch of EV Heroes to go through, a good amount of Evolving Skies as well. But as you can see, it's really tough. I mean, really tough to even try to get hits in this thing. If I remember correctly, in this booster box, I think you have at least a set like high rarity card in your booster boxes, at least for like the Sword and Shield era. It's not necessarily like super guaranteed that you'll get one or like more than one. I might be misspeaking here, but I will say it's just very, very difficult in general. This one was a very interesting one. Look at that. There's a little bit of a hollow bleed, but we'll get into that in just a bit. Got the Herdier, Aroma Lady, Rescue Carrier, Swablu, Cryogonal, Zorua, Petalil, Nautilotl, Bergmite, the Reverse Hollow Toy Catcher, and the Gyarados V, little Gary V. But this one was kind of interesting, right? Look at that hollow bleed. What the hell? I don't even know what's going on with that. But you can kind of see like the back of the card kind of show off that hollow bleed. I've never really seen that before. I don't know if that means it's worth anything more, but I highly doubt it. I mean, it's just a Gary V. I think a pretty standard pull. I don't think there's anything like super crazy about it, but that's the first time I've actually seen that hollow bleed ever happen for any of my hits. So not too bad, I guess. Not the greatest, but it would have been really cool if it was a if that were the case for like a high-end rarity. I wonder if that fetches for even more. We got ourselves another hit too. Rog and Rolla, the Wobbuffet, the Hoppip, Dialga, and oh, we got ourselves a little bit of a silver border. It could be a full art, something could be alt art, something, and oh, the Skyscraper of Death. It's the Duraludon.
Oh, come on, man.
I thought it would be a little bit more expensive than that for the full art. Come on, man. You know, seeing this now, I feel like that might just be the only hit. We talked about like the rarities here and how often you could hit something in a box. I think that might just set the pace for the rest of the box. I think either that's like the end of it or I could be a little bit more hopeful and be like, you know, we're not going to quit on this box. We could probably get maybe just a little bit more, but who knows, right? We're just going to sift through a bunch of these. A couple of hits. No hits, I should say, but a couple of just packs and just regular packs. One of the big things that I do see here, obviously, to kind of note, is the black bordered code cards and the white bordered code cards. Most of the time, if it's black border like this, it usually means it's a hit for the way that the booster box is designed. Another hollow bleed towards the back of it. I genuinely have never really noticed that until opening this box. Got the Carvana, Gossifleur, Fletchling, the Scraggy Pantalones. We got Galarian Zapdos. Pretty neat. And oh, come on, man, that's hot garbage. Trash. I don't like it, but others might. That's unfortunate. We actually got trash as a as a Pokemon in our pool. Come on, man. We got the white border. We're gonna be skipping through that. You already know. But yeah, not looking the greatest so far. I think in total we don't even hit like $10, and all the pricing again is like current market pricing on TCG Player as of what, February 3rd today, which is when the video came out. So it's as accurate as possible in regards to the actual price point. But looking at it right now, we're sifting through a lot of the white code cards just because we know it's not going to be a hit. But when we do slow down and get to play the game, because the black bordered code cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, get them out of here. We get to play the game. Got Vigoroth, Lombre, Fletchinder, the Psyduck, Swablunius, Maximus, Seedot, Kendrick Lamar. We got Woobat, the Eevee, the Timpole, and oh god, another Duraludon. Now, if this was like what, 2023 or something, I would have been very ecstatic because Duraludon was actually pretty good in the meta competitively, but not right now. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think it's anywhere near the meta right now. I don't think it's like tanky enough to stop any of like the EXs, but we're still hopeful. Got a few more packs left. Oh, we're slowing it down. Oh my god. I actually clashed into the back of the card, hence why I paused. I really hope it's nothing like too crazy, because if I damage a high value card, I would be pretty upset with myself. Gargeist and the Dracozolt VMAX. Oh. Half dino, half fish. Huh? I don't know what's going on with that Pokemon, but I don't want it. That's really rough. I think it's our last pack here. Let's see if we can get some last pack magic going on. And oh, you already know what that means. White code card. That's gonna be the end of it, man. We tried. We definitely tried with a total value of nothing, under 10. But either way, that's Evolving Skies, and that's Chasing the Moon Part 2. We'll see you for the next one.